look back at the various projects NASA has undertaken, we most likely will think of Apollo missions first, where the entire timeline was centered on putting a man on the moon. These missions became famous because of the missions like Apollo 11, where a man walked on the moon. Before this mission took place, however, many trials and errors were attempted. One attempt included Apollo 1. Apollo 1 never left the launch pad. On January 27, 1967, Edward White, Virgil Gus Grissom, and Roger Chaffee began a routine test known as the Plugs Out test. They were to run through the entire countdown sequence without the Saturn 1B rocket being fueled. After the test was delayed close to 7 hours due to small problems, one of the astronauts reported that a fire had sprung up in the cockpit. This fire spread rapidly because of the pure oxygen atmosphere, and the hatch only opened inward. After 5 minutes of the astronauts being trapped inside the cockpit, the hatch was finally pried open from the outside. By then, it was too late and all 3 astronauts died. This caused the NASA program to come to a temporary halt. Changes were made to their designs, including removing material that could catch on fire, and the program then began again with an unmanned mission. Apollo 9 was launched on March 3rd as the first manned flight along with the lunar module. The crew members were James McDivitt, David Scott, and Russell Schweickart. This mission that orbited the Earth was delayed to allow the members of the crew to get over a minor virus. Once in orbit, the crew snapped photos, walked in the lunar module, separated the control module from the landing module, and performed various other tests. At noon, Apollo 9 splashed down near the Bahamas. The mission was labeled an overall success. Apollo 11 was the mission the United States was waiting for. The crew of Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins. The launch took place on July 16, 1969. The infamous lunar landing took place on the Sea of Tranquility, although not where they had originally planned. This was because Neil Armstrong spotted craters that could damage the craft if they had landed in them. We all know that what Neil Armstrong said as he was coming down the ladder to the moon's surface. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. But a lesser-known quote from the crew of Apollo 11 is "Beautiful, beautiful, magnificent desolation" from Buzz Aldrin. Along with the beautiful views of the moon, they also had beautiful views of the Earth from